Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Coach Liz. All right, this is a collective reading. We are going to look at whatever the hell comes out. If it's love, if it's just career, money, finances, health, whatever it is, we're going to talk about it. I did do a little meditation prior to starting the video. So a few things that I picked up on. Something about crush that shit. I don't know if there's a specific goal that you're working towards, or you have been working towards, and you're just like you're just about ready to either give up, or you can't. It's almost like you're tired of going uphill, whatever this may be, whether it is, like I said, finances, a relationship, a particular job or career. I don't know. It's something that you've been doing or working on, like a project or whatever it may be for you. Don't give up. Like, keep crushing it. I feel like you may feel like you are not progressing, but I feel like you are, right? I saw the number 1111. So you could be working on your security, your stability, or maybe even been focusing on building some sort of, I'm hearing for some of you, maybe you've been looking for a home or somewhere or someplace you can call home. Because like I said, I've seen the number 1111, but then I pulled a couple cards, and then you also pulled a relief card and trust. So like I said, it just feels like you've been working towards a particular goal, and you're just about ready to give the hell up. Or you've been doing something for some time and you're ready to kind of like give up because maybe you're feeling like you're not seeing the fruits of your labor, or you're not seeing how your effort could be paying off. But I feel like you're being asked to trust, to have faith that soon that soon you'll feel that sense of relief. For some of you, travel can be significant. Maybe something about moving, right? Maybe for some of you, looking for a particular like home, or a place to call home, or a place to stay, something that has to do with home, maybe coming home to self. I also feel like for others of you, divine protection is significant right now. If you feel, like I said, things are just not looking how you wanted them to look like, or you keep getting rejected, or you feel like you're being redirected over and over and over again, trust the journey. I'm hearing trust the path. Rejection is divine protection. So even though you're being told to persist, even if you're not seeing the changes how you would want them to, I feel like keep crushing that shit. Keep going, keep pushing. You got it. The relief is coming. Trust that the relief is coming. That's a message for some of you. Like I said, that's what I got during my meditation. So yeah, let's see what other messages, what's important right now, what's the news. Let's read all about it. Some of you could be receiving good news, possibly from someone that you've been romantically connecting to. I'm hearing news, read all about it. So they could be coming in with some sort of communication, possibly during a period of no contact. Okay, let's see. I don't know, maybe the communication or whatever conversation you were waiting on is going to bring some sort of relief. You just needing to trust the process, trust the journey. Somebody could really be going through a lot of emotional healing. And as I'm saying that, the moon is popping out, and anxiety. So a lot of emotional healing. I'm hearing a lot of purging, a lot of things coming to the surface, a lot of I'm hearing dark night of the soul. So there's this energy of something called me to this darkness. Maybe someone feeling like they're the light in the darkness, or realizing their own light through this darkness or through this journey. Maybe that you're dealing with someone that's been doing a lot of heart healing and purging, and even though they are experiencing a lot of dark, maybe you've exposed their inner light. And it's almost like, even if somebody, because I am picking up like this could be a situation when it comes to a love, a romantic situation, somebody doing a lot of heart healing because you've triggered something in them. Your light triggered something in them. So yeah, thinking man. So they've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of purging, analyzing, introspecting, isolating. So again, if you're like in no contact with this particular person, then do expect some sort of communication after a period of silence or rest. Or because they are resting, I'm picturing like a masculine spending time in prayer, like in meditation, like sitting with their legs crossed, like crisscross applesauce. Like literally, look, like this, literally like this. Like I just see them sitting there, and it's fun. Like I'm in my head, in my third eye, I'm seeing this person like sit in that position, but not knowing what the fuck to do. Like they're just doing it because maybe you're the one that put them on to like meditation, or yeah, to meditation, right? And it's like, to them this is all new, but they know that this is a good place to start because this is what you've shown them. And it's like their third eye, it's light, I'm hearing is lightening up. Like it's literally, I'm seeing like a light coming through the third eye of some like a masculine. Maybe even if this is, if I'm talking to a divine feminine, maybe your masculine side is awakening. You're learning to be more assertive, more action oriented, more driven, confident in who you are, right? And I feel like that energy is what I feel like the balance between your masculine and your divine feminine side has awakened your masculine, or the person that you may be romantically connecting to. See, healer. Look at the light. Even on the head. It's like they're having this awakening, this epiphany. They're realizing something. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Because there's a whole lot of stuff coming already. Adjacent possibilities. So I feel like before, there's that goddess of the moon energy as well. When is the full moon? I think it is on the 10th. It's coming up. So that I feel like that's why the moon is energy is coming up a lot. But I do feel like you are either you have different options that are becoming available to you. This could be romantically, shit, I don't know. But also, look at that balance energy I was just talking about. It's like your energy, your balance energy is attracting, maybe even suitors, like different options. And you're gonna have to choose. I don't know if some of you could be dealing with like a particular person who has withdrawn their energy and because they're working on healing. But as this person pulls away, or as this person withdraws your energy, it's like other opportunities or other people kind of make themselves known that they're interested in you. Okay, well, let's see. Somebody has competition, envy. As I'm saying, competition. Maybe someone does see you as competition because they see you like in the public eye, or they see that you're successful. You've reached a certain level of victory. I feel like this relief, if it has to do with your money, your finances, your stability, your business, whatever it is that you, again, there's like a particular either project that you've been working on. And I feel like because you've been so persistent, there are people around you that envy that energy. Like they envy your persistence, your self-discipline. They envy how your hard work and your willingness to not give up, right, has taken you to a place of success, victory, completion. It's like you tapped into that. You tapped into your, I'm hearing divine power. I don't know, maybe you found a way to maintain a line during a period of difficulty and uncertainty. And whether, some people would panic and not know and give up, or, fear uncertainty. You kind of stood 10 toes down and said, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking through it. I'm working through it because I have faith that everything's gonna work out as it should. I'm gonna keep crushing it. I'm gonna keep, because I know relief is around the corner. That's what the divine has promised me, and that's what I'm gonna trust. And I feel like people envy that, how you view. I just saw 1212 on the timer, because you've mastered like it's like you've found the light within you. You found peace within you, harmony within you. That faith is just, there's either it's going to attract a certain type of people who want to grow and elevate, but it's also attracting those people who help me, what's the word, who want to become better or want to grow, but instead of taking action, they feel more comfortable staying where they're at, which then becomes envy, or turns into envy, right? And they rather watch from afar while you grow and you glow, rather than take action towards what, towards their own goals. I don't know. What is it, something that you do in the public eye that people envy for some of you? I'm hearing like maybe you're like a rising star or a star, or you have like a social media presence. You talk, yeah, communication. As I'm saying, social media presence. Maybe you speak for a living, or on social media platforms. You're maybe like a motivational speaker, or you just have no problem with being who and what you are. And people envy that, again, because I feel like your faith, your trust, that you will be provided for, that you'll be supported, that you will be given, because that's exactly what you were promised by the Most High. It's like this rest and rejuvenation wanted to pop out. It's like you sit peacefully through any adversity that may be thrown your way. You don't mind speaking up about who you are, right? Like you're confident in who you are and what you do and what you're becoming. I feel like you are someone that people can trust, people go to for guidance, advice, because you have found, like I said, you found a way to maintain a certain level of balance within yourself. I feel like you take your faith and your spirituality very serious as well. And that also makes people, envy you. It's like your light exposes their darkness. What? One more. Woman holding a heart. It's whatever it is that you do. I'm seeing 44. You could be 44 years old, or you could be seeing the number 44 or 444. But I feel like whatever it is that you do, you only do it out of the kindness of your heart, because this is what you enjoy and you love to do. I also feel like you're someone that's viewed as passionate, caring, loving, nurturing. People appreciate what you do. Those around you, I'm hearing strangers, actually. I'm hearing strangers. Strangers appreciate what you do. And I feel like for some of you, you could have been almost limiting yourself as to when it came to your maybe your creative endeavors, or doing something or focusing on something that you love, because you were afraid of what people may think, what they would say. Because you see with this garden, the garden and the gate, it's like you're happy where you're at, right? Like you're happy where you're at, but you also see that there is so much more for you to explore. And it's almost like you weren't. Yes, come in. Sure. That's fine. As long as you're not blocking the stairway, okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be next to your room, but I'm like next to the bathrooms.
That's fine. Close my door, thank you. For some of you, that could be a sign. We were just talking about the garden and the gate, right? And I was gonna say something about the door, the fence. And you're needing to open the door to new possibilities. We just literally talked about adjacent possibilities. So it's almost like your opportunities are coming available to you. You're just having to step outside of your comfort zone. This person has a key around her neck. So it's like you have the key to whatever this relief is, right? You have all the tools. I'm seeing the magician in my third eye, but it's like you have the key to attract whatever relief you've been waiting on. But I don't know if you're it almost feels like you were doing things, or you were limiting yourself because you cared too much about what people would say or think, especially with this envy energy, right? If this is people in your community or people that you find, close to you, especially because I said the word strangers appreciate you, it feels like strangers appreciate your gifts or what you do more so than the people that you call family or friends, right? So I don't know if that was something that was keeping you stuck. The fact that you care too much about the people, that you thought cared for you, but in reality, maybe they were just envying you from afar. They were just looking at you and not supporting, right? Maybe you were speaking and instead of looking at what you had to say, they would turn it around and they would either ignore it, or I'm just hearing somebody just be hateful for no reason. Like, I don't know. That just doesn't make sense to me. Being hateful and envious and jealous, like I don't understand it. Those are energies that I mean, of course we all go through that time where you look at your friend and you're like, dang, I wish I could get there, or I wish I could have that. But instead of like being envious and jealous and keeping that hate, you go home and you work harder, right? You go home where you create a plan, a master plan to get to where the fuck you want to go to. Like that envy and that jealous and the hate and wanting what somebody else has, but then go like, instead of doing something about it, you just talking shit about the person. Like that just never made sense to me, like at all. So let's get a little bit of tarot, because actually before we go into tarot, I want some of these, because I do want to get there's this other reader that I like to watch, where her name is Green Eyes or something like that, and she says, let's get the meat and potatoes, and that makes so much sense. We're gonna get some meat and potatoes with this, and then do it with tarot. But we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Just getting a little sippity sip of my coffee. Let me see before I start talking shit. Because what do they want? What do they want? What is this envy energy for the collective that's currently surrounding them? Now, collective, if this is you envying somebody else's, success or victory, then my friend, we got to go back to the drawing board and, figure out what it is that we need to do. What it is that we need to do for, to grow, to expand, so that we don't, we turn that envy into positive, productive energy, right? That's going to help you take steps towards your north, your true north, what it is that you were sent here to do. It's people in your community, people people you may even, I'm hearing backyard, people you even grew up with. It's because you're ready for you're ready to put certain people to people, places, and things to rest. Like you're not I'm hearing you're just not aligning with them anymore. And clearly you're not, because that envious energy is like, and what the fuck are you envying? Like, what is it? It's not, there's nothing that I have that you can't get, and vice versa. So what are we doing here? Why are we, because you're having to come up with your money? Yeah, no. All right, let's see. Let's get some more. What is this energy, Spirit? Can you give us a little bit more? Relief, trust, imprisonment, and divine feminine. What, somebody feels stuck? You could be dealing with someone that's incarcerated or feels like they're stuck, and they're envying the fact that you've moved on, or that you're going after, that you've healed? Divine feminine, that you ascended, that you're no longer on their energetic wavelength. Like you're not envious, you're not jealous, you're not holding grudges, you're not hateful. You're like, what? Let's get some envy. Let's get some more. Ice King. Automatically, I'm picking up like this an ex, somebody that you had to leave out in the cold, that voodoo energy, what they want to see you down, struggling, wishing you negative energy from afar. I'm seeing the evil eye. For some of you, this is somebody that can, I'm picking up like someone that could be dealing with laws, or the law. This could be a lawyer, because we did see prison. So maybe this could be a someone that's dealing with lawyers or the law. For others of you, they could be like in the military, or they're just someone that comes off distant, cold, but very disciplined, organized. But why are they envy? Why are they sending this evil eye or this voodoo type energy? What the fuck? Look, courthouse. It's something to do with the law. Something to do with the law. It says something about lawyer. Maybe some of you have a court case pending. I see trust right here. We pulled when I pulled earlier in your during my meditation, and then trusted down here. So okay. Someone is envious about what, a court case, a court situation. Or you're trusting someone will help financially. Maybe this is that relief energy. Maybe you're needing to trust that someone is going to help financially. You could be dealing with someone, I'm picking up like maybe child support, alimony, maybe something to do with the government. I don't know if there's like, with the envy energy, what envy though? What's the envy? Where is that coming from? Jezebel. I'm gonna try to show you. Jezebel energy and jealous, evil, envy. See, there's that energy again. So okay, here we go. I know what the fuck is going on. I already know. Faith. Look at your faith. I told you something about your faith is going to bring that relief in. Something about you trusting, something about you believing that you are supported, and that no matter who or what sends you this evil eye, you will always be taken care of. And someone is envying the fact that you move like this. The fact that you move with faith. No matter what they try to do, no matter how many issues or how much jealous and envy they send your way, you sit peacefully and rejuvenated. You sit quietly and you let God. You let go and let God. And automatically with this Jezebel energy, this is what I'm picking up. This is going to be for some of you. This could be very specific. This may not be for all of y'all. But I feel like for some of you, if you have a court case or legal matters pending when it comes to some sort of money situation, I'm picking up court like for child support or alimony, whatever it may be for you, your situation. I feel like there is a third party involved here. Whoever is connecting to this masculine energy with this Ice King, whoever this Ice King is dealing with or connecting to, I feel like they're dealing with, this is very much so giving the, like you're either the baby mama or the ex-wife, and this is the new bitch, the new girlfriend, dealing with the Ice King. And they don't like the fact that you move with such grace and kindness and love. It's almost like they envy you for not hating or not continuing some sort of argument or conflict or whatever with this maybe with the next husband or the father of your children, or I don't know. It's like you move with faith and somebody envies that. Lust and commitment. So you could have been married to this person in the past. I can't show the lust picture because he is naked. But you could have been married to this particular person in the past. I feel like you were once married to this person, and I feel like they could still like lust over you. They still could have feelings towards you, and whoever they're connecting to, whoever this third party is, they're envious. They can't, it's almost like they felt like they had won, maybe won this person, or maybe they feel like they took this person from you. But in reality, it's like you were over them, you were done over, like you were too focused on your healing. I don't feel like you gave two shits about whoever this, especially if they were from somebody in the past. And I'm really strongly intuitively picking up that this is someone from the past, especially if you're dealing with court situations. I feel like if we can't deal with it without the court, if we have to go with the court route, it just lets me know that two adults can't figure how to fucking have a communication or talk to each other. But I feel like you, Divine Feminine, if I'm talking to you, or this could be you, Divine Masculine, you know, I feel like there was some sort of communication or conversation that allowed for things to be more peaceful, or you entered a new maybe agreement, because I am seeing women holding the heart. So I feel like you approach a certain situation with kindness and grace, and this made maybe this person fall for you again, or it's like they still have some sort of attraction towards you. If this was someone that you used to be married to, or were in some sort of like higher level of commitment with, it does feel like maybe this person is lusting over that, wishing that they could have that back with you. And I feel like whoever this Jezebel energy is, they're sick to their stomach knowing that you and this person have been able to work something out, or there's some sort of relief, right? I feel like whatever conversation y'all could have had, fix things between you and this Ice King. That's the King of Swords energy from the tarot deck. I feel like it triggered whoever this third party is. The whatever relief is coming towards you is triggering whoever this Ice King could be connecting to. They could be in a relationship with this person. I don't know. And maybe the more you and this masculine were at odds, the more comfortable this third party felt. That, you know, you would never take them back, or they would never come running back to you. I don't know. The more at odds y'all were, the more comfortable she felt. But now that you guys are working through something or working something out, it's like that envy and that jealous energy is oozing out of their fucking skin. So much so that it's making them sick to their stomach. They could be even experiencing like stomach problems because they're envious. I mean, when you're envious, I think that fucks with your solar plexus, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. What is that? Loss of control, low self-esteem, fucks with your solar plexus. Insecurity, your root. So shit, somebody could be dealing with UTIs, or hip pain, or lower back pain. Shit, somebody could be burning with this Jezebel energy. They could be dealing with some sort of STD. I don't know. And they need some sort of relief. I'm not laughing at no one. I'm just saying that if you're going to be envious and then this is how you acting, you can't be mad at the karma. That's all I know. What is this fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel? What is this animosity? Because y'all spoke. Y'all talked. Somebody's mad. The fact that you and this person have found a way to trust, I'm picking up on an energy that maybe you've found a way to communicate with I don't know if this is the father of your child. Maybe it's someone that you were once romantically, like I said, either married to, because I'm seeing the court and the commitment card. I feel like if you guys once were at odds, whatever communication or conversation y'all have had has created issues between you and this third party. They feel like you're trying to steal this person back. They're concerned that they may want to come back to you. Oh no. Look, abandonment. They feel like they might get abandoned or left because y'all are talking. Look, there she is. I knew the third party was in here somewhere. Karmic feminine trying to show up, popping up. Hey girl, hey. Lordy, I'm not laughing at no one. Look at that evil eye. What I say? Somebody sending that evil eye, and it's her. It is her. It is a karmic feminine, being envious from afar because they're afraid they're about to be left behind, or they could be left behind. Travel. But I don't know, you guys. I feel like with you turning your back towards all of this shit, you're not worried about whoever this is or whatever the hell is going on right here. I feel like you're more concerned about your relief, making sure your projects are taking off, making sure you are, if there are children involved, we'll see if there are children involved, but I'm heavily feeling like there are. Because you're coming off someone that's very nurturing or caring. But even if there isn't, I feel like you're not looking back. I feel like you're just looking over your shoulder like, dust your shoulder off. Oh no. Okay. What else with this throat chakra blocked? You're not even talking. You're not even talking to whoever this is. It's like you're not even, I feel like if it has nothing to do with nothing, you're not even talking. They don't have access to you. You've blocked out whatever energy this is. I told you, you're just looking at it, you're like, yeah, dust it off. Moving on, moving forward. You could be getting ready to step into a new relationship, a new connection. For some of you, somebody could be expressing that they want to take the connection to a higher level of commitment, or that they see themselves building something with you. And that's going to bring destruction. Look, child, what did I say? That's going to bring some destruction to somebody. Maybe the father of your child seeing you connect with your soulmate. Okay. Let me see. What does this rest? Concern. We saw that. We saw that. Someone's concerned. The fact that I feel like your peace and calmness and grace actually like put somebody in this energy of worry and fear, because they're wondering like, how do you handle all of this shit without losing it, without losing your shits. And I feel like it's because you spend time in meditation, in prayer. Before making a final decision on things, it's like you pull away and you don't, it's like if something starts to concern you or worry you, you know that meditation brings the answers, right? And I feel like with this entity attachment at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like somebody was trying to stay attached to you. It could have been this masculine that you were once married to. It's like they wanted to stay attached to you, which is why there's a lot of envy and jealousies coming off of this third party or this karmic feminine, because they know that this masculine still possibly has feelings for you or still lusts over you. But you block them. You block them out. You moved on completely. Like you abandoned the situation. You're not looking back. You're not looking back. The fact that you don't react, or the fact that you don't feed into the chaos and the animosity, like you don't do the back and forth bullshit, it's like it confuses people. Look, it confuses people. It makes them feel like, damn, like it makes them feel like, is this the quiet before the storm? Is this what happens before they actually like go off on me and they go in? Like, no, you're like, no. You're like, no, don't be concerned, don't be confused. It's like, for you, it's a dust off your shoulder and you're moving on. While they are, because all of the bullshit they've probably done, all of the karma that they know that they're about to receive, it's like now they're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. They can't believe that you're just willing to walk away from something, or from some sort of argument, or some sort of, yeah, I feel like with this animosity in courthouse, there could have been arguments or chaos or competition within like a legal matter. Maybe when it came to marriage, divorce, I mean. You started focusing on your work, your labor, like your effort. Like, you literally just removed your and withdrew your energy from whatever this was, whatever animosity is in you, because it was creating way too much confusion in your own life, right? Like, it was like creating too much doubt, too much confusion, that you were just like, you know what? I'm leaving it to God. I'm letting God handle it, because nothing should be this difficult. Nothing should be, we shouldn't have to argue, and we shouldn't have to compete. There shouldn't be no envy, no jealousy. You were just like, what? You know what? I rather just let it go, let it be, and let God. You started focusing on your work. It's like, yeah, your earth angel. You could be an earth angel. You could be very gifted. Like, you could be someone that's into the divination or occult, or maybe you're awakening to the fact that you have, you're an earth angel, that you were sent here to help people grow and evolve because of your, like I said, your light, right? Like how peaceful you are. See, expectation. They expected you to fight back. They expected you to go head to head on a situation, possibly again heavy on a child situation, having to do maybe with child support or custody. But you're too calm. You're too cool. I mean, cool, calm, collected, and I am good on this. I'm moving on. If you want to help, help. If you don't want to help, don't help. If, it's like they really expected for you to be like, oh, I'm going in and I'm going to fight this shit to the end. But you instead decided to abandon a situation, leave the shit behind. And now it has people either in your community confused, people that may have known about the situation. They has this relationship falling apart, or some karmic bitch going off, wondering if this masculine is going to leave them and abandon them to come towards you. And meanwhile, you're over here. Toodles! What did I say? What did I say? Moving on. I'll be moving on. Moving on. Y'all know I can't sing. You see, she like, peace out. Come pick me up. Come get me now. I'm not fighting nobody. You're like, I fought enough. I fought enough. Yes, baby. You can't what? What? You what?
It keeps breaking.
What keeps breaking? Oh, your fort? Okay, let me finish this one and then I'll come help you build it. Okay? I'm almost done. Okay. Yeah, you're like, I fought long enough. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of hearing of the same thing over and over again. At this point, clearly, it's above me now. You're like, this is above me now. I'm gonna let go. Like I said, let go and let God. You're just waiting for your ships to come in and pick you the fuck up, and because you're ready to go. For some of you, you could be traveling soon. Thief. You could be finding out that somebody tried to steal something. Maybe steal money from you. Or maybe you feel like, hold on, y'all. Let me take a little bit of my coffee because my throat starting to itch a little bit. For some of you, you could be finding out that somebody stole some money from you. For others of you, I'm also picking up that you feel like maybe someone could be getting away with something because you're deciding to move on. But literally you're like tired of conflict and fighting, and you're over it. It's like you're done. You're over it. No matter what it is, what the outcome may be, it is. It's like it is what it's going to be. Let me get one more. On woman holding the heart. Oh, no. Just too much. Divine masculine, false narrative, unexpected money, and thoughts. So for some of you, you could be attracting, like I said, a new relationship, a divine masculine coming in. For others of you, I feel like somebody could have been gossiping. Somebody could have told your divine masculine something about maybe what was going on, because I do see unexpected money here. For some of you, you could still be receiving unexpected money from the situation, and you don't know that that's happening. Maybe you are not expecting it. Let me see, because this thief energy just threw me off. What is this moving on in thief? Hello. And house. All right. We're going to clarify with the tarot. There's a few ones that I want to clarify, but for some of you, this is a side note. There could be someone from your past, a karmic situation, coming in, wanting to pop up, say hello, what's up, how you doing, hey big head, what you been up to. This is somebody that you've already moved on, blocked out, walked away from. This is someone that was showing up as not their true authentic self, like they were wearing a mask. It's like one minute they were showing up as like a safe space, they loved you. I'm picking up on like an energy of like gaslighting. One minute they're showing you like you're their, you're their everything, you're home to them, and then boom, it's like they're a completely different person. For others of you, this could be happening now. Whoever you were once connected to, maybe that's exactly how they're going to be showing up. Acting like, they want to work things out. Like, maybe they may even ask you like, hey, can you move? You want to move in? What do you think about giving our marriage another shot? Let's bring our family back together, because what the fuck? House. Yeah, I don't know about that, because y'all have children together. Bring the family back together. Let's work it out. Let's figure it out. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know about that. Let's get some tarot. I don't know about that one, y'all. Seriously. I don't know if this, I'm all for healing and growing and all of that good stuff, but I don't know about going back to a situation that I really had to heal from, because I felt like, which cards do I want to use? Y'all saw the one that kept, what's the card? Is it up here? The opposition card where her arms all wrapped up, she's all bruised the fuck up and cut up and coming out of the hospital. It's giving abuse. It's giving abuse, and whether it is mental or physical or emotional, it is still abuse. So, I'm all for growing and expansion, but I'm also not going to go back to someone or something that I had to heal from. No, especially if it had me like this. No ma'am, no sir. With the Empress, and now I'm sitting at Empress level, and you want me to come back to some King of Swords shit where you're still showing up as short, Maybe they were short. I don't know. They're still coming up short. Exactly. Maybe they're still coming up short. You're still showing up as lustful and cold and distant. I don't know. I don't want that. Not if I'm showing up as the Empress and I'm nurturing and loving. No, no, and no. No, no. With the Seven of Swords, that talks about that thief energy. And no. A big no. It's a no for me. All right, let's see. I do want to clarify okay, a couple things. I want to see what this Jezebel energy is and why she's even here, right? And I want to see a Magician. I want to see this court situation and what the ham is going on with that. Something about family. Family court. Family court. Maybe it has to do with money, finances. Okay. Can you clarify these energies, Spirit? That's that home energy or the house energy again. Something about a house. Somebody tried to steal a house, or maybe they lied on some documents about a house. I don't know. Okay. What the hell? What is this courthouse energy? Let me get one more. The second one to fall out funny. Let me get one more. The Sun, good news, and the High Priestess. It's like you've already received a download. Your intuition already told you that everything's going to turn out fine, that you have nothing to worry about. What did I say about you waiting for your ships to come in? You're just waiting for your ships to come in. You're literally just like, I feel like you've done so much healing. I feel like you've also realized throughout your healing journey how fruitful and how you're able to attract abundance without having to force anything on anybody to do anything that they don't want to do, or you force it, right? Because your faith, I feel like your faith is what's bringing in this relief. And I feel like first you had to understand that you had to find relief within yourself in order for it to then show up in your outer world. And because you've been focusing on your spiritual growth, meditating, again, focusing on handling things with peace and integrity and kindness, it's like you're getting ready to receive that relief, that energy of what God or what source told you to trust that you would receive, that you would always be supported, and no matter who or what tried to stop you or block you from whatever, you are still going to be taken care of, because ultimately it's God's word, it's God's judgment. No matter what court says, no matter what the fuck goes on in this 3D world, God has the final word. And you believe that. You honestly and truly believe that, and your intuition told you that. You understood. It's like you understood the assignment. You understood the assignment. You see that computer in her hand. You understood the assignment. You did the research, and you found the answers, and you moved accordingly. And now you're getting ready to see that growth, the expansion, the abundance flow in. Look, completion. You could be traveling, heavy on the travel for some of you. You could be moving. Communication. What is this throat chakra? You stood your ground. You stayed confident. You took action. Again, you took action towards what you felt like you were told you needed to take action towards. Your passion, your creativity, your intuition, legal, that's that justice energy again. And I feel like that's why things are getting ready to come into balance. You spoke a certain truth, or you spoke based on truth. What is this Jezebel? What do they want? Because the Queen of Wands also comes off as Jezebel. The Four of Wands, what else? And the Fool. The Jezebel. This talks about a new beginning. For some of you, I'm also picking up like maybe you were once, or some people viewed you as like this Jezebel energy because you were so confident, because you were outgoing, because you are not only someone that is very knowledgeable and intuitive, but you also have this level of like sensuality. You're sexy, you smell good, you look good, you're assertive, you don't mind showing skin, you don't mind, going out exploring. I feel like you're someone that's so confident that you don't mind like going on solo dates, or it's like how to have a good time by yourself. And I feel like when people saw you out and about, or maybe again, if you have like social media presence, maybe people automatically assume that you were a very lustful individual because of how you lived your life, right? So abundant, so carefree, so fun, so loving. And it's like, for some reason, people automatically labeled you as this like Jezebel, right? Like someone that I don't know, like you're just too sexy for your own good. I don't know. Maybe you attracted individuals who were possibly already in commitments, and I mean that shit ain't got nothing to do with you. Especially, I feel like you're not dealing with anybody that's married or in a relationship. But the fact that you move a certain way or you look a certain way, it does attract individuals who may already be married, and this creates a sort of envy from those who can't match your energy and wondering why the fuck they can't, because they were so worried about, living some sort of lie instead of actually tapping into their own intuition or doing the healing work for themselves. Something about heavy on your solar plexus. I'm here seeing a lot of yellow. So your creative, your confidence, your warmth, your determination, your self-discipline. It's almost like the way you view your sense of self, right, is very positive, and people took that as it was misleading, or they assumed you were a particular way, right? They assumed you were a particular way. Three of Cups in reverse. That's that gossip, that envy, people in your community. This could have been even people that you once considered friends, people that you used to hang out with. I'm getting heavy gossip. Or if this is like a third party, maybe whoever this person, their friends are creating some sort of whoever the karmic feminine is. I feel like they're connected to these people. They're gossiping. And they could be from afar too. You probably don't even know them. They can be at a distance from you. Yeah, because you're getting ready to get some sort of money, income, assistance, raise, promotion, new career. Yeah, look at this. 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. It's like you're literally about to have, because you trusted, because you moved the way you moved with integrity, with respect, with loyalty to your faith, to God, to source, you're getting ready to receive everything you thought you were giving up by walking away from maybe this court situation. And I feel like the fact that someone is coming in with some sort of money offer, or some sort of, or the fact that they are seeing you possibly your money increase, or get this, again, somebody come in with this offer, they're envying that, they're hating on that. Let me get a couple more because we about to get into an hour of this video. The strength, your courage. Yo, something about your solar plexus. If you feel like you have been, lacking self-discipline, you haven't been able to stay on top of your goals or things like that, wear some yellow. Wear some yellow. I feel like it's gonna help you tap into that, again, that solar plexus energy, to get you back into, that feeling a little bit more confident. Because here's the Hermit. I feel like you've been in hermit mode. But that's because I feel like you were resting, you were meditating, you were isolating because there was something that you needed to understand, right? I feel like you needed to recenter yourself so that you can make a wise decision or a wiser decision. And I feel like because you did that, because you found the strength and courage to pull away from a situation instead of going head to head, it's like that's how they expected for you to act, but you kind of switched it up on them. It's like you tamed your ego or your pride and you pulled away, while and whoever these people are, whoever you're connecting to, is like they expected for you to show up as this beast, but instead you showed up as this empress taming the beast. Because you pulled away, because you were able to see things from a different perspective, because you were able to see that you were not about to show up to a battle because you have a war to finish. It's like you have other things you're worried about. I told you, you just looked at it over your shoulder, you wiped it off, and you kept going. You just like, I got other things going on. I got love on the way. I got a business I'm trying to give birth to. I got children to pour into. It's like I don't have time for this shit. It's like I'm hearing you say this is irrelevant. Look, Ace of Wands. I have other shit going on. I have new beginnings, new passionate beginnings at that. I'm taking action towards something that I actually love to do. And there are things that are being offered to me that I need to go ahead and, take action on. You have those opportunities coming up. We saw adjacent possibilities. So it's almost like you're being handed the baton because you're now getting ready to take action towards something that your soul has called you to do since childhood, maybe for some of you. For others of you, something about the past could be coming up that you're needing to work through. This could be like a side note thing because the moon is coming up. So something about your past could be significant that is coming up. Or children, again, heavy children. All right, let me get one on Thief and Home. I do want to see those two before we call it a day. What is this Thief and Home? Let me get one more. Or House, Thief and House. Temperance. There's heavy Sagittarius energy. We have the Knight of Wands, the Star, that's Aquarius. The Seven of Wands, so what? Someone's hiding the fact that they wanted to keep fighting, but you moved on? Someone's hiding the fact that they're hurt at the fact that someone's hiding the fact that they're hurt because you're not fighting back, because you chose to heal, because you chose to not be impulsive or reactive, because you allowed for divine timing to take place, because you allowed for the divine to take over, period. Because you decided to walk away from a situation instead of continuing to fight over something that didn't make sense to you to fight over. Something significant could be happening during Sagittarian season. So November, December. This winter could be significant. What is this? Hello? Let me just get one more. Hello. Page of Pentacles, and everything is fine at the bottom of the deck. So again, I'm telling y'all, Someone thought they knew y'all. Someone thought they knew that you were going to react or you were going to act a certain way. They didn't realize how much you had healed. They didn't realize how much work you've done on yourself, how much love you've poured into yourself. This person thought they knew you, but I feel like now they're having to relearn the person that you've become. Maybe in the past you used to be very impulsive, or you just would react before processing your emotions, right? And I feel like now you've become so mentally and emotionally balanced that you don't react towards things like you used to. Like I said, this strength energy lets me know, like, you didn't show up as this beast. You didn't show up as someone that was ready to attack and go into a battle with someone. I feel like you showed up as this person who still has that fiery energy and that passion, and, you know, go ahead and step up if you want to. Know that the beast is still in there, but right now during this battle, I feel like you showed up and you're like, look, I'm gonna choose my battles wisely. I feel like I have other things going on, that I'm not gonna waste my energy on something so unnecessary. Especially, you know, I feel like you're not forcing things to come to you. You are literally attracting the things. And you see how they're looking. The Empress is the one that's depicted in the Strength card. You see how they're seeing or looking straight at the money come their way? I feel like that's exactly what you're getting ready to experience. The fact that you were able to control your anger or control your temper or control your ego or your pride or whatever, right? Whatever that was for you, it's like you're manifesting exactly what you felt like you were giving up or walking away from. It's coming possibly in a different manner or in a different way that you thought, but it is coming nonetheless. And it was because that's that relief energy. It's because you trusted. It's because you believed in the fact that you were going to be provided for and given, no matter who or what tried to stop you from it or block you from it. Okay. I love this. I really love this energy, for real. Like, I do, because it shows that you have been growing and putting in that hard work and to heal, right? So, okay. Let y'all know I like to close it out. Let me do a Moonology card this time. Let's see what you got. What Spirit has for you with this deck. That Three of Cups in reversed. Y'all can go ahead and talk away all y'all want. What's for me won't pass me by. All right. Message for the collective to bring it all home. Talk about home. For some of you are looking for a home. You could be building a home. You could be just looking for a place to call home. Or you're coming home to yourself. Something about home is significant. We have two cards out here talking about house or home. You surrender to the divine. I'm telling y'all, whatever you're doing, it's like you're trusting God or source to handle it for you. Look. Oh, I love it when my spirit guides just ooh, what'd I say? Prosperity lies ahead. What'd I just say? Relief. So if you thought what you gave up was completely lost, what you thought you surrendered was completely lost, let me tell y'all, there's a God. And when there is a God, there is a way. The moon is in Taurus. So Taurus could be significant for some of you. The number 44. You know, I was looking at the number 44 a lot. And what's so funny is that this card is on page 44. I'm not lying to you. Something about the number 44. I believe it's a master number. But fours also talk about stability, security. So security could have been, like I said, a big thing for you right now. You've been waiting for some sort of relief, maybe financially, and it's getting ready to come in. Just trust. Trust in the divine. Okay. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. That yellow, that solar plexus. The card suggests you have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Everything I be talking about, y'all. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card also signals the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon is sturdy Taurus, and sturdy Taurus is a sign to not give up just yet. Keep crushing it. What did I say? That in first message when we first started talking about something about keep crushing it. Just don't give up. Don't fucking give up. Don't give up. Don't you give up. Okay, attuned to the moon. It says get or give a massage, healthy body, healthy mind. Focus on your health. I was picking up on, I think it was yesterday's reading. I don't know if it was yesterday's reading. We're talking about someone joining or starting the gym, fitness, something like that. That could be very significant. Additional meanings of this card. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. For some of you, it could be a home. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Go get your feet done, your nails done. Go get your hair done. Go just sit by the beach. I don't know. But go do it. The sun. Go sit out in the sun. For some of you, start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. Put $10 in there and keep putting $10 in there until you can put some more in there. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want, so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember, though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. So be grateful for what you do have. Do what you can with what you have. And faithfully wait for what you're wanting. Because it's coming. Okay? I hope this message helped. And it was 122222 on the timer. So you could be seeing 222 on the timer as well, or 222 anywhere. But anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much again if you stayed through the whole video. I hope they gave you some clarity and guidance, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.